안녕하세요. Hello everybody. So Sarah, I'm going to miss you guys too. Oh, so you're going to miss other students, right? Mustard Cat, Luke Taylor, Albert C. 안녕하세요. Welcome back to the live class with me, Kyunghwa, and this is the last live class. I mean, for now, maybe we're gonna come back sometime. 안녕하세요. Nicole, Soul Sarah, yay, hi. Rodrigo, Hanina 07. And Mimi Kelly, 안녕하세요. Hello everyone. Jovelyn, 안녕하세요. 마지막 수요일 수업이니까 슬픈데요, Albert C. 맞아요. 슬퍼요. I've been doing this for 20 months now. And I need a break. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break. But maybe, yeah, we're gonna, including me, our Talk to Me Korean teachers, will maybe come back. 미미 캐리 마지막 시간 수업 마쳤어요. What do you mean? What was your 마지막 시간 수업? You meant another class, right? Not this live class. Yulia, we will gonna miss you, teacher. Mika, 안녕하세요. 한빈, 안녕하세요. Sakura, aka 지창욱's wife. 오랜만입니다. 오랜만 아니지? 지난주에도 오셨었죠? You were here last Wednesday, right? Yeah, I remember. 안녕하세요, 쌤. 제가 울 것 같아요. 루이사, 무노즈, 울지 마세요. 니리, 셀리니 안녕하세요. 샤론, 안녕. 아나푸마, 폴, do you remember me? Hanina 07 will really miss you. I'm crying. Don't cry. Mustard Cat, 아니카, 강재현 씨, 안녕하세요. 라미 아나, 오늘 주제가 뭐예요? 오늘도 역시 level 6. level 6 할 거예요. 공부할 거예요. 그래서 여러분이 골라주세요. You guys choose which lesson we should study today. We already did lesson 17 and lesson 18 and 21 and 23. We've done 4 lessons from level 6 grammar book, Talk to Me Korean grammar book, and you guys want to study 17 and 28, 26, 28. Moon says, 왜 마지막이에요, 쌤? Because I'm gonna take a break. 26, lesson 3. 저는 점심 아직 먹어 있어요. Army verse says, 저는 점심 아직 먹어 있어요. Did you want to say, I'm still having lunch? If so, you have to say, 저는 점심 아직 먹고 있어요. If you're still eating, if you're still having lunch, you have to say it like this. I'm still on level 1. Can I still join this lesson and learn? Yeah, sure. Jyoti Tewari. 저는 저녁 아직 안 먹었어요. Yulia says. 저도요. 이거 끝나고 먹을 거예요. Lesson 16, lesson 29. 어느 급이에요? 어느 급? 6급. Level 6예요. Level 6. You look cute. Meow dancer K-pop. 감사합니다. Say my name, please. Semiksha Exolmina? Is it correct? 잘 먹으세요, 여러분. Dongsi says, 잘 먹으세요, 여러분. If you want to say, enjoy your meal, you can say, 잘 드세요, or 맛있게 드세요. Because 드세요 is the honorific version of 먹다. 먹으세요 sounds awkward. 밥을 먹고 싶어. Lone Husky says. 28, please, Sam. Okay, I guess a lot of people want to study lesson 28. Let me check. Lesson 28, what is it about? Oh, 에 따라 달라요. It depends on. So you guys want to learn how to say it depends on or just it depends in Korean. Okie dokie. Let's go. Let's get started with lesson 28. Oh, lesson 28. Alrighty, this is about it depends. And how do you say it depends in Korean? It is 에 따라 달라요. 에 따라 달라요. Can you please say my name? My name is Avni Yadav. Was my pronunciation correct? Avni Yadav? And I am from India. Yay, welcome. 멋있어, Sam. Twinkle Vora. 감사합니다. Alright, so in this lesson, let's look at how to say it depends on or just it depends in Korean. The verb to depend is literally translated as, sorry guys. 경화 선생님, 말하고 싶은 게 있어요. 솔직히 너무 귀여워요. Do you want to say 귀여워요? Do you have a cold? 아니요, but yeah, I sometimes cough. I sometimes cough even though when I don't have a cold. Alright, so to depend is literally translated as 의지하다 or 의존하다. 의지하다 or 의존하다. But every time I say 의, it's hard, right? So I just say 의지하다, 의존하다. So this is the literal translation of to depend, but this is only when you're talking about actually being dependent, like to be dependent on someone. Or to be dependent on someone about a certain matter. For example, if you want to say something like don't depend on your parents, you can use the verb, this verb, 의지하다 or 의존하다. Oops. And say parents. How do you say parents in Korean? How do you say parents in Korean? 선생님 건강하세요. April, 감사합니다. That's right, 부모님. So you can say 부모님한테 don't depend. How do you say? Don't depend. Using this 의지하다. Luke says, 한국으로 그런 표현이 없죠? Bless you 라는 표현. 네, 한국에서는 when someone coughs, not coughs. What is 재채기 in English? Sneeze? Yeah, people don't say anything. 제 이름도 부르세요. Ben Feng says, 제 이름도 부르세요. You have to say, 제 이름도 불러주세요. 불러주세요. That's right. Yes. Thank you for letting me know, everyone, to sneeze. Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. Don't depend is 의지하지 마세요. Yes. So don't depend on your parents is 부모님한테 의지하지 마세요. However, when you want to say it depends on the situation, or it depends on the person, it depends on the person, or it depends on how soon you finish this, you need to use the structure this. 에 따라, oops. 에 따라 다르다. 에 따라 다르다. or 마다 다르다. 에 따라 다르다 or 마다 다르다. These two have the meaning of it depends on. It depends on. That's right, everyone. 상황에 따라 달라요. Correct. Yes, that means it depends on the situation. So here, 에 따라 means according to. According to. 에 따라 means according to, or maybe in compliance with. 에 따라, or in accordance with. And 다르다, I'm sure you all will know. What does 다르다 mean? 안녕하세요, 선생님. 만나서 필리핀 출신입니다. 케이트 씨. 안녕하세요. Yeah, that's right, everyone. Yeah, you guys already know how to use 마다 다르다 or 에 따라 다르다, right? Yes, that's right. 다르다 means to be different. So literally this structure means to be different. Like it changes or it becomes different in accordance with something, right? 에 따라 다르다 and 마다 다르다 literally means it changes or it becomes different in accordance with something, right? So let's look at the sample sentences. How do you say it depends on the time? It depends on when it is. How do you say this in Korean? Sample sentences. It depends on the time, or it depends on when it is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a lot of people commented 시간에 따라 달라요, but we usually say 때 따라 달라요. What a surprise! Instead of 시간, you better use 때. 때 따라 달라요. This is the commonly used expression. 때 따라 달라요. 때 따라 달라요. Anissa says, 우와. Why did you say 우와? What were you impressed about? Which one is more common to be used in speech, teacher? 에 따라 다르다, 마다 다르다. Both are used very commonly, yeah. Both are used very, very often. Oh, Rodrigo asks, side question, why did you paint your hair all black? Did you get bored of the colors or did you need to for some reason? Actually, my hair is not black. It looks black, but if you meet me in person, you will know. My hair looks, the color of my hair currently is turquoise. It was blue at first, but it turned into greenish. So yeah, it's somewhere between green and blue now. But dark, that's why it doesn't show well. Dark green, yeah, that's right, Soul Sarah. 헐. Smilina Rosie says 헐. Juan, maybe Juan Diego BG says 왜 때를 사용하나요? There's no reason. We just say 때 with 에 따라 달라요. 때 따라 달라요. It looks beautiful. Thank you, Nidhi. How about it depends on the situation. How do you say this in Korean? I guess you guys seem to know this expression already. I saw a lot of you already commented this expression before, earlier. Can we use 세월? 세월에 따라 달라요? That sounds very different. 세월에 따라 달라요. It all depends on the context. You have to give me the context. Yeah, that's right. Situation is 상황, so you can say 상황에 따라 달라요. And another one is also very useful expression. It depends on the person. You say this a lot, right? It depends on the person. 쌤, 때마다 달라요 하면 돼요? 네, 맞아요. Smilina Rosie. Yes, you are correct. 상황에 따라 달라. You guys are the best team. 감사합니다. Oh, Emma says, if it was bright, it would be edited out like the green screen. It looks nice. Yeah, you're correct. That's right. Yeah, actually last month I was going through level 3, right? Level 3, yes. I covered level 3 last month and it was green. The color of the book was green, so it looked white. So every time I held up this book, not this book, level 3 book, it looked like empty. I was holding something transparent or something. Yeah, it was so funny. But I didn't notice it during the live. Other teachers told me about it, so it was so funny. Yeah, that's right. Person is 사람, so you can say 사람에 따라 달라요. 사람에 따라 달라요. And you can also say 에 따라서 다르다. You can also say 에 따라서 다르다, which means you can say 때에 따라 달라요, 때에 따라 달라요, or how can you also say it? It should have made into the bloopers. Oh, Rodrigo, yeah, you're right. That's right. It must have been so funny. RTE asks, 인간 can't be used, Sam? 인간에 따라 달라요? That sounds very funny because it sounds like it depends on the human being. Like it depends on the individual human being. Yeah, that's right. 때에 따라서 달라요. And this one is also yes. Juan Diego BG says 상태는 영어로 condition 아님 state라는 의미하지만 상황은 그냥 situation이라는 의미하는 것 같은데요. 맞아요. You're correct. Yes, you can say 상황에 따라서 달라요. And this one also, you can also say Luke Taylor says, 말이 나온 김에 제 아재 개그는 bloopers에서 나와서 웃겼어요, 쌤. 진짜 감사해요. 크크. Yeah. I mean, I picked the bloopers. So, yeah. I forgot about the transparent book thing. But, yeah, I remember the 칠성 사이다가 쌓이면 칠성 사이다 상자가 쌓이면 사이다 쌓이다. Because it was a good rhyme. How to say it depends on the weather. Weather. How do you say weather in Korean? Yeah, that's right. You can also say 사람에 따라서 달라요. That's right. Weather is 날씨. So it depends on the weather is 날씨에 따라 달라요. And you can also say, that's right. 날씨에 따라서 달라요. And let's move on. You can choose whichever structure you are more comfortable with saying. So you can say either 날씨에 따라 달라요 or 날씨에 따라서 달라요. Both are used very, very often. So it depends on the person. It's up to you guys. So they are both correct and commonly used. And let's move on to 마다 다르다. This one. 마다 다르다. By the way, I'm reading the level 6, Talk to Me in Korean level 6 book, page 183. 183. 183, everyone. So this 마다, let's look at this 마다. 마다 means every. So 아침마다 means 마다 means every. So 아침마다 means yeah, that's right. 아침마다 means every morning. How about 밤마다? 밤마다? Yes. Every night. And when you use 마다 with 다르다, it means it is different for every something, right? So for example, if you want to say every person, how do you say this in Korean? That's right. 사람마다. How about every year? That's right. Oh, well done, everyone. Yeah, you guys have to use 마다. Yeah, 매년 is also correct, but all right. when you use year without a number, you cannot use 년. You have to use another word, which is, yes, 해. So, 해마다, right? So, 년 is always used with a certain number. So, 1999년, 2020년, like that. Yeah, 해마다. So, surprise, surprise! This one was a good one. And earlier, what was it? 때에 따라 달라요. Yes, this was a good one. A lot of people didn't know, right? 때에 따라 달라요 instead of 시간에 따라 달라요. And instead of 년마다, you can say 해마다. How about every month? 와, 너무 똑똑해, 쌤. Thank you. 깡인 제 문장을 교정해 주세요 says, so 올해 is from this 해. Yes, exactly. Yes, every month is 달마다. Well done, everyone. Yes, 달마다. How about every weekend? Every weekend? Yes, well done. Fifi, well done. Yeah, that's right. Weekend is, yes, 주말. So you can say 주말마다. 주말마다. Then let's look at the sample sentences. The first one is, for every person, it is different. Oops. Or it depends on the person. Actually, they are the same thing, right? For every person, it is different is quite a literal translation of this Korean sentence. And the natural version is, it depends on the person. How would you say this with 마다? That's right. You can say 사람마다 달라요. Well done. And the second one is, it depends on the country. How do you say this in Korean? Yes, Anushka Sahur, correct. Rewa, correct. Tobias, there was a typo. Aswanti, well done. Van, yes, that's right. Country is 나라, so you can say 나라마다 달라요. The next one, it depends on the year, or it is different every year. How would you say this in Korean? Rodrigo says, so when you want to say it depends on the place, the most commonly used is 대, as 대 is for time. Not really. It depends on the place will be, it depends on the place. You can say 장소마다 달라요. We don't use 대. You're right. Valeria. Well done. Yes. Yeah, that's right. It depends on the year. Is 해마다 달라요. 해마다 달라요 is it's different every year. So, what's the difference? What's the difference between 에 따라 and 마다? What's the difference? 에 따라 마다. It's on page 184. These two phrases are usually interchangeable. Whew, right? But 마다 can only be used with nouns, whereas 에 따라 can also be used with a clause. That's the difference. 에 따라는 조금 더 길어요. Grant. Oh, you're like June, right? That's the difference. Well done. Correct. 장소 무슨 뜻이에요? 장소 means place. Place. Oops. What happened? Yes. Place is 장소 in Korean. 장소. So, when you want to use a phrase with 에 따라, you have to conjugate the phrase with 는지. So basically, a phrase 는지, and then you add 에 따라. So basically, a phrase plus 는지에 따라. Alright, let's practice later. And also, while 에 따라 has a stronger meaning of it depends on the certain item or circumstance, 마다 can also have the meaning that something constantly changes, even if it's not really in accordance with the item or circumstance. For example, if you say 해마다 달라요, 해마다 달라요, what we did earlier, this one, 해마다 달라요, can mean it depends, on that year, or it changes every year. So it can imply that it changes every year. 해마다 달라요. Alright, then let's practice this one. A phrase plus 는지에 따라. 는지에 따라 다르다, right? 는지에 따라 다르다. So, guess what? Sample sentences right away. The first one is, it depends on when you go there. How do you say this in Korean? When you go there. It depends on when you go there. Hint. You can use this one. 는지에 따라 다르다. Oh, Smiley나 Rosie says, 어디 있는지에 따라서 달라요. Oh, that's almost correct, but that means it depends on where it is. 어디 있는지에 따라서 달라요. It depends on where it is, or where you are. That's right. Yes, when here means 언제, right? 언제. And to go is 가다, right? So 언제 가다, but you drop 다, and then you attach this 는지에 따라 다르다, right? 언제 가는지에 따라 다르다 is the basic form, but you have to make a sentence, so you have to conjugate it with since it is in the present tense, so you have to conjugate it with 아어여요. So 언제 가는지에 따라 달라요. Yes, that's right. Well done. K Samuel, Tom sorry. Well done. ATE, correct. Tanaya, correct. Yes, well done. Shay, well done. And the second one is, it depends on where you buy it. How would you say this in Korean? Yes, you can use 는지에 따라 다르다. It depends on where you buy it. Belgian Linen asks, can you use 때? No, you cannot use 때 in this situation. It depends on when you go there. Because this when is interrogative word, so you have to use 언제. That's right. You guys commented 어디 사는지에 따라 달라요. But if you say this, it means it depends on where you live or where someone lives. It depends on where I live, or it depends on where you live, or it depends on where someone lives. Yeah, this is the 어디 사는지에 따라 달라요. So how would you say it depends on where you buy it then? That's right. Yay! Correct. You have to say either 어디에서 or 어디서. So 어디서 사는지에 따라 달라요. 어디서 사는지에 따라 달라요. Well done. Or 어디에서 사는지에 따라 달라요. 언제 is when. 언제 is when. 오, 신기해요. 와, 그렇게 달라요? 네, 달라요. 왜 달라요? Tom, sorry. 사다 is to buy, and 살다 means to live. Oops. And when you conjugate 살다 into the present tense, in the past tense or future tense, you don't drop this 리을, but when you conjugate this 살다 with 는지, you have to drop this 리을, so it becomes 사는지, not 사는지, 사는지, and this one is also 사는지, but this one has longer sound, 사는지, and this one is 사는지, and people say 어디에서 or 어디서 사다, 어디에서 살다, right? To buy somewhere or to live somewhere, but people, these two are correct, but people do not say 어디 사다. I don't know why. But people do not say 어디 사다, but people do say 어디 살다. The reason that I guess is probably because people often use this expression. Not often, actually, a lot of times. People use this expression a lot, so it has become 어디 살다. You can say either 어디에서 살다 or 어디 살다. They both mean the same thing, but people don't say this as often as 어디에서 살다. So 어디에서 사다 doesn't become 어디 사다. 아, 그렇구나, 그렇군요. 리을. I remember 선생님, you explained it earlier class. 사는지 and 사는지. That's right. Yes. This is the longer sound. 사는지 and this is 사는지. 신난다. All right. And the next sample sentence is it depends on whom you talk to. Talk to me in Korean. It depends on whom you talk to. How do you say this in Korean? 깡인 says 어디는 이동 동사밖에 사용할 수 없어서요. But yeah, I guess 사다 and 살다 both 이동 동사. Talk to me in Korean. 크크크크. Thank you for laughing. Yes, that's right. To whom is 누구? Well done, everyone. 누구한테. To whom is 누구한테. To talk is 말하다 or 이야기하다. So 누구한테 이야기하다 instead of 하다. 누구한테 이야기하는지에 따라서 or 따라 달라요. You can also say 누구한테 이야기하는지에 따라서 달라요. or 누구한테 말하는지에 따라 달라요. or 누구한테 말하는지에 따라서 달라요. They're all correct. They're all correct. Yes, well done, everyone. So that was about 는지에 따라 다르다. This one. When you want to use a phrase with this 에 따라 다르다, you have to attach 는지 and then 따라에 따라 다르다. And so 는지에 따라 달라요. We used this with a lot of phrases, but I'm gonna introduce a new expression to you guys. Another expression, which is you can use with a phrase again, which is 느냐에 따라 달라요. 느냐에 따라서 달라요. So basically you can use 느냐에 따라 instead of 는지에 따라. So let's change the earlier sentences with this 느냐에 따라. The first one was 언제 가는지에 따라 달라요. Let's change this with 느냐에 따라 달라요. 어려워요, but thanks. Yeah, that's right. 언제 가는, that's right. 언제, yes. 아이고. 난 언제. 언제, yes. 가느냐에 따라 달라요. Yes. 언제 가느냐에 따라 달라요. Well done. And this one? Let's use 느냐에 따라 again. That's right. Oh, no. Not yet. You guys are still typing the earlier one. 언제 가느냐에 따라 달라요. Yes. And next, it depends on where you buy it. That's right. 어디서 사느냐에 따라 달라요. Well done. And this one. Let's practice 느냐에 따라. Class is always very, very effective with 선생님들. 너무 감사해요. 감사합니다, 동씨. Thank you for joining every time. That's right. Are they interchangeable? Yes. Sometimes you will also hear people saying 느냐에 따라 instead of 는지에 따라, and they are interchangeable, but 느냐에 따라 is slightly more commonly used in spoken Korean. So slightly more colloquial. 느냐에 따라 is slightly more colloquial. But yeah, they're both used very, very often. That's right. 누구한테 말하느냐에 따라 달라요. Well done. 누구한테 말하느냐에 따라 달라요. 오, 누구한테 이야기, that's right. 하느냐에 따라 달라요. 오, 따라서 달라요 is perfectly fine as well. 누구한테 말하느냐에 따라 달라요. 누구한테 이야기하느냐에 따라 달라요. 아, 알겠어요, 쌤. Alright. So lastly, let's look at the difference between 달라요 and 달라져요. 달라요 and 달라져요. 달라요 and 달라져요. Alrighty. You will also often hear people saying 달라져요 instead of 달라요 with this 에 따라 or 마다 to put stress on the nuance that it becomes. It becomes different. But usually just saying 달라요 is clear enough. But yeah, some people say 달라져요. Like 어디 사는지에 따라 달라져요. 오, 누구한테 이야기하는지에 따라 달라져요. 어디서 사는지에 따라 달라져요. 어디서 사느냐에 따라 나 사느냐. 어디서 사느냐에 따라 달라져요. Like that. Or like, you know, 해마다 달라져요. Yeah, so they want to say like it becomes different. It depends on that year, or it depends on the year, but you know, like it become different. They want to put stress on like becoming different. Wa says, may I know how to say it depends on the seriousness? What do you mean by seriousness? Did you mean by like the importance? Wa? What's the context? April asks, for 느냐에, what if there's ending consonant? You can still attach 느냐. For example, you can, if you want to say, it depends on what you eat. How would you say this in Korean? April. Try making the sentence that means it depends on what you eat. Wa asks, for example, it depends on the seriousness of the condition. Let's say when we talk about medical condition. Koreans would probably say 심각한 정도에 따라 달라요. 심각한 정도에 따라 달라요. This means, literally means, it depends on 정도. How much? How serious it is. How much? How much serious it is? Yeah, how much serious it is. Yeah. This is the literal translation. That's right. It depends on what you eat is 무엇을 that's right. 먹는지에 따라 달라요. But if you want to use 느냐, this one, 느냐에 따라, you can say 무엇을 먹느냐에 따라 달라요. Yeah, that's right. You can shorten 무엇을 to 뭘. So 뭘 먹는지에 따라 달라요. 뭘 먹느냐에 따라 달라요. Are all correct. Well done. 무슨 쌤? 무슨 is always used with another noun like 무슨 일. So 무슨 always modifies the following noun. 무슨 이야기, 무슨 수업. So 무슨 is always used with another noun. So if you want to use by itself, you cannot use 무슨. You have to use 무엇. 무슨 소리야? That's right. Yes. 무슨 소리. Something like that. 경화쌤, can we use 에게 instead of 한테? Yes. You can say, where was 한테? 한테, oh, this one, yes. You can say, 누구에게 이야기하는지에 따라 달라요. 누구에게 말하는지에 따라서 달라요. Yes, perfectly fine. Yeah. Alright, so let's move on to the sample dialogue. Let me read the sample dialogue once. 머리 파마하려고 하는데요. 얼마예요? 머리 길이에 따라 달라요. 단발머리니까 기본 가격으로 해드릴게요. 이 스타일로 해주세요. 아, 손님, 이 머리는 파마한 머리가 아니에요. 고데기로 한 머리예요. Albert C asks, 쌤, 명사 밖에 마다라는 단어를 사용하면 안 돼요? 네, 마다는 명사랑만 쓸 수 있어요. 마다 should be used with nouns only. 고데기? 고데기 is a hair iron. Flat iron, or maybe sometimes not flat, not necessarily flat actually. Yeah, just hair iron is 고데기. 파만? 파마 is perm. Hair perm is 파마. Yeah. So, it's about hairstyle? Yes, that's right. So, 손님 says, 머리 파마하려고 하는데요. 얼마예요? 머리 파마하려고 하는데요. 얼마예요? What does that mean? That's right. How much is a perm? Yes, exactly. So I want to get a perm. How much is it? I'm planning on getting a perm. How much is it? 레와. Yes, exactly. That's the literal translation. So 으려고 하는데요 is used a lot when you go into a shop. So you're saying like, I want to buy something. You can say something 사려고 하는데요. Or if you want to get a refund, you can say 환불 받으려고 하는데요. And again, here is another shop, the hair salon. You can say 머리 파마하려고 하는데요. If you want to have your hair cut, you can say 머리 자르려고 하는데요. Like that. And B says 머리 길이에 따라 달라요. What does that mean? 머리 길이에 따라 달라요. Yes, that's right. 머리 길이에 따라 달라요 means it depends on the length, that's right, length of the hair. hair, length of the hair. So, 단발머리니까 기본 가격으로 해드릴게요. This hairdresser says, 단발머리니까 기본 가격으로 해드릴게요. What does that mean, everyone? 단발머리니까 기본 가격으로 해드릴게요. Can you nominalized verbs to combine with 마다 or just plain nouns, Rodrigo? Oh, that's a good question. Just plain nouns. Yeah. 단발. Oh, yeah. 단발. Oops. 단발머리. Does anyone know how what 단발머리 means? Yes, that's right. Bobbed hair is, yes. Bobbed hair is 단발머리. 단발머리니까 기본 가격으로 해드릴게요. 단발머리니까 기본 가격으로 해드릴게요. What does that mean? Yeah, well done, Anissa. Well done. 단발머리니까 means since your hair, oops, since your hair is bobbed, 기본 가격. Okay, so Aditi asks 기본 가격. 기본 means basic or standard. So 기본 가격 would be translated as base price. Yes, basic price, base price. 해드릴게요. I can do it. I can do it for the base price. So basically there will be no additional charge, right? And the 손님 says 이 스타일로 해주세요. 이 스타일로 해주세요. What does that mean? 이 스타일로 해주세요. Please write it down, 선생님. Which one? That's right. Please do it in this style. 이 스타일로 해주세요. Well done, everyone. And B says, 아, 손님, 이 머리는 파마한 머리가 아니에요. 아, 손님, 이 머리는 파마한 머리가 아니에요. 아, 손님, 이 머리는 파마한 머리가 아니에요. What does that mean? No. That's right. Yes. Exactly. This hair is not permed. It's not permed hair. That's right. 파마한 머리가 아니에요. 고데기로 한 머리예요. Actually, a lot of people hear this expression, 이 머리는 파마한 머리가 아니에요. 고데기로 한 머리예요. From a hairdresser in Korea, because people don't know whether it is, whether it is done by the hair iron or the permanent. So when people go to the salon, people usually pick the very natural wave picture and, oh, I want this style. And a lot of hairdressers say, oh, this is not perm, this is just done by the hair iron. And since a lot of Koreans kind of like get annoyed because styling your hair with a hair iron is not an easy thing, so people actually make a phrase which is 손님 이거 고데기 손이고? Yeah, I guess it was 손이고. People shorten this phrase into 손이고. Let me check if it's correct. Yeah, 손이고, that's right. This is kind of a coinage or funny expression that people say a lot. 손이고 is short for 손님, 이건 고데기로 한 머리예요. Or just shorter version이 손님 이건 고데기예요. 고데기로 한 머리예요. Yeah, 손이고. So people say this a lot. So that's why I made this sample dialogue. 고데기로 한 머리예요 means this style is done with a flat iron. 손이고 처음 봤어요. What is 고데기? 고데기 is flat iron, hair iron. Yeah, these are 고데기, everyone. These are 고데기. All right. 이거 뭐죠? 와, 고데기. 다 다르게. 와, 감사합니다. 와. 아, 너무 웃겨. 아, 네. 감사합니다. 와.
소감 한마디 해주세요.
네, 여러분 너무 감사합니다. 깜짝 놀랐어요. 영혼이 없게 들리는데 진짜 놀랐습니다. 너무 감사해요, 여러분. 사람들이 how nice 이렇게 얘기해요. 생일 축하합니다. 아니에요, 여러분. It's not my birthday. 이거 막방 축하. Last live class. So yeah, we are celebrating. 감사합니다. 생일 축하합니다, 사람들이. 저 생일 아니에요. It's not my birthday, everyone. Today is your birthday, 선생님? 아니요. 오늘 마지막 수업이에요. 그래서 이렇게 깜짝 파티를 해주셨습니다. 감사합니다.
네.
네, 팔이 아프실 텐데, 네. 이제 가셔도 됩니다. 와, 감사합니다. 사람들 아직도 생일 축하하는데. 축하합니다. 네. 사실 슬픈 일, this is a sad thing, right? But yeah, my coworkers gave me this a piece of cake, so I'm not gonna cry. 귀여워요. 크크크크. Last live class. Haha, that's so cute. Congrats, 경화쌤. It's not something that you should congratulate, but yeah, maybe congratulations because I now have a break. Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna work for 적주민 Korean. I'm gonna work in the office, but yeah, just break from the live classes. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 보람님, 은희님, 석주님, 다혜님, 감사합니다. 잘 먹을게요. 맛있죠? 감사합니다. 집에 안 갔죠? 마지막 방송 수고했어요. I really love your class. Your class is the best. 감사합니다. Oh, yes. This is Mukbang and this is 먹방. Good rhyme, everyone. 막방에 먹방 중입니다. 왜 마지막이에요? Because I'm not gonna do this live class in August. 선생님, 고생 끝에 낙이 온다 축하. 감사합니다. 고생 끝에 낙이 왔다. 이건 빼야겠다. 네, 맞아요. 네, 맞아요. 막방은 네, it's a slang for 마지막 방송. Will you do live class again? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. 쌤 생일날 언제예요? 제 생일은 February 1st. 2월 1일입니다. February 1st. 이 막방을 생각하는 게마다 슬픕니다. 네, 지금 케이크 싶어요. 저도 케이크 먹고 싶어요. 네, 여러분께 드리겠습니다. 자, 네, spoiler for Titimic's next project, Sam. Spoiler? Spoiler. Okay. We will publish level 9 grammar book very soon. Yeah, that's the spoiler. Yeah, level 9 grammar book. It's coming. Yeah. 경화 Sam is an Aquarius. Yes, that's right. 저는 물병자리예요. 네. 여러분, 고데기로 한 머리에까지 다 했죠? 네. We are all finished with level 6, lesson 28. And we also did I also did mukbang after. 홈메이드 케이크예요. 맛있는 것 같아요. You can say 맛있을 것 같아요. Yeah. In the future tense. 맛있을 것 같아요. Alright, everyone. 수고하셨습니다. 공부하느라 수고하셨어요. Well done, everyone. For 1 hour today as well, as usual. And maybe I'll see you guys again someday. Maybe through lives, or maybe just YouTube videos, or maybe premium course, whatever. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. 안녕히 계세요, everyone. 다음에 언젠가 또 봐요. 안녕. 네, 감사해요. 울 것 같아요. 울지 마세요. 여러분 안녕. 잘 지내요. 바이. 네, 감사합니다.